water and we don't change this water. The water is recycled. So that water you see there is water returning to the tank from the filtration systems located at the top of the building. And again, this tank is not connected to the sea. The water is brought here using a truck, tankers, to and from the ocean until it is 10 million liters. Once the water arrives here, the water is not changed, it's recycled. The biggest shark we have is that one down there. It's called a sand tiger shark. Sand tiger shark is the biggest shark we have in Dubai Aquarium and has almost like 200 teeth. And the teeth can fall and grow again. That shark can have close to 20 to 30,000 teeth in its lifetime. How long can a shark live? 5 years, 10 years, 20, 30, 40, 50. What's the lifespan of a shark, sir? 10 is less.
100.
How about look at the sawfish here? Sawfish. The sawfish is the long one with the saw-like blade. Cannot see it from that side. You see it again, don't worry. Back to my question. What's the lifespan of a shark?
100.
100 is a crocodile.
Okay, 70.
7 is also a lot.
40.
50?
45.
40 is also a lot. A shark can live for 20 to 25 years. That's the lifespan of a shark. So, but of course here they can live longer because we give them enough food. No lot of predators here. We're checking their health. They're eating well. We feed the sharks here in this cage. Like my colleague had explained to you earlier, that's where we do shark feeding in this cage. It's called the shark cage. So when it's 2 p.m., a man will go in the cage with the food like mackerel, milkfish, or tuna. Then the cage is submerged 5 meters down. I'm explaining how we do it. So when the cage is 5 meters down, the man can beat the metal bars with another metal. Then the vibrations will go to where the shark is, like that one lying down there. Then the shark will come close to the cage and is given food, hand-fed. So that's why the sharks don't eat the other fish, because we feed them well. Have a look at that. That's called a black blotched ray, the dark one. Black blotched ray. Of the black blotched ray, and the spotted shark is a zebra shark. Wow, this fish you see here behind you is a very aggressive fish. They are called giant trevally. Giant trevally. Very aggressive, very fast, and very strong. This fish. Try to put your hands in the water, that's what they do to your fingers. This fish, no joke. The aggressiveness can be compared to that of piranhas. And now piranhas are freshwater fish. They are tropical fish. That's why they are not in this tank. Rainforest fish from Amazon. Any question? That man down there, he's doing vacuuming as he scrubs the rocks. Remember these rocks and coral, they are not real. They're artificial rocks and coral also. We don't have real coral here because some fish eat coral. Again, if you put coral here and this is seawater, then algae will start growing. So cleaning the tank will be difficult. Again, if you put coral here, this tank is very clean. Look at that, that's called a leopard ray. Leopard ray. Yeah. Very cute. And also, this tank is huge, so if you would put coral here, you would require a very large amount, and that would be disastrous to the ocean. Will be like destroying the ocean habitat, so even the government cannot allow us to do that. So that's why we have artificial rocks and coral. Any question? Anyone with a question? Any question about fish? Look at the fish with the horn, this one. Fish with the horn. That's my favorite fish. It's called the blue spine unicorn fish. Wow. Blue spine unicorn fish. So the blue pipe is a vacuum system. Remember, this tank is the largest suspended water tank in the world. This tank is built on the ground floor. And we have LG. We have shocks. Under this tank we have shocks. So it's a suspended tank. There's a zebra shark there. Zebra shark. Any question? That's a spotted eagle ray. Spotted eagle ray. That one. Spotted eagle ray. Spotted eagle ray. Also very cute. No one with a question? The yellow ones with the stripes, those are the golden trevally. Golden trevally. And the small one, this one, small ray, looking like a kite. It's called a cow nose ray. Cow nose. And it's a black blush ray once again. Black blushed ray. If you like the big black blushed ray. The big black blushed ray. And the shovel nose ray. The one with the V-shaped snout is a shovel nose ray. Shovel nose. That's not a shark, it's a ray. But that's not a stingray. Though it's a ray, it's not a stingray. This one, its defense mechanism is through digging into sand and hiding. Using the V-shaped snout. Take it to the sand and hide. Any question? Come on, even one.
You have a question? One. One question.
So I'm assuming you've been to this place here, this area here, this platform. So have you been here?
Yes.
There's a platform. So if you've been here, next where we're going is underwater zoo, and happens to be the last part in our package. So in the zoo you'll be just alone, no guide. So take your time in the zoo. We have a lot there. We have the king croc. It's the main attraction in the zoo. The king crocodile and the queen also. The baby crocs, penguins, octopus, otters, piranhas, sea turtles, and more fish. And this time, freshwater fish, tropical fish. Behind me here we have a fish hospital. This is a zebra shark. Zebra shark. So when they're babies, they have stripes like zebra. When they grow big, the stripes change into spots, but the name remains zebra shark. So behind me here we have a fish hospital. Here, that's where we keep sick fish, new fish, and injured fish. Have a look at it. This is called a sawfish. 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 Sawfish also is not a shark, it's a ray. That the mouth and the gills are located under, so it makes making it more of a ray than a shark. 3.4 meters long from Australia. With the fish, I'm telling you, the fish with the horn. This one. This two of them. There are three. Blue spine unicorn fish. Very unique. Oh. So this is the fish hospital here. That's where we keep sick fish and new fish. When you bring a new fish here, you have to keep it there first so that it can adapt to this environment. Then later you can put it here in the tank. If it doesn't adapt to this environment, you take it back to where you brought it from. So very expensive, requires strategic planning and also a lot of feasibility study. This water behind me here is water returning to the tank from the filtration system. Like I said, we don't change the water is recycled. So this is clean water, and another one is going to the filtration system. Now the sand tiger sharks, 2.8 meters long, happens to be the biggest sharks we have here in Dubai Aquarium. Quite docile sharks. If you look at them, they look very ferocious, and they can be found in almost any aquarium you go. So they are known to do good in aquarium. Someone may ask why they don't have whale shark here. Whale shark is a long shark, like from this wall to that wall, it's 20 meters.
Wow.
So okay, you can imagine if you're having an animal like from this side to that side, even making a pan would be difficult for that animal. So that's why we don't have a whale shark here. So it doesn't fit to be a candidate here in Dubai Aquarium. And also we don't have dolphins because dolphins like a large place where they can play. They are playful, so great white here because great white likes also a large area where they can roam freely. So the not suitable. This place is not suitable for great white. I said the fish are not eaten by the sharks because we feed the sharks well at 2 p.m. Shark can go for 6 days without food in the sea where there's plenty of food, and here we are feeding them every day. So you can imagine they are ever full. So that's why the sharks don't eat the other fish, because we feed them well. Because if you don't feed them well, they can eat the other fish, because as we know, sharks' diet is fish, not man. Sharks don't eat humans. They don't. They only bite. For a shark to know whether something is food, they must bite. And it takes seconds for a shark to realize this is not food and leave. So when you start bleeding, you attract another shark, come and bite you. And the shark bite is not a simple bite, it's a massive bite. So come to the injury sustained by those bites and you die. Then people will say that you are eaten by a shark. But you are not eaten by a shark. Sharks are picky eaters. I think humans don't taste nice to them. It's a mistaken identity what happens. Mistaken identity. Sharks mistake people for food. Piranhas, those are tropical fish. They are fish from the forest, from the rivers, like Amazon. That's why they are not here. This is saltwater fish, fish from the sea. All this you see. Even the small ones you see, they're from the sea. So you'll see piranhas, the red-bellied piranhas in the zoo once you go to the underwater zoo. Take your time in the zoo. I think that's the second exhibit. You enter the zoo. Immediately you enter the zoo. The second exhibit is red-bellied piranhas. Gray with a red belly. So you'll see the crocodile is from Australia, northern Australia, Queensland. Very huge crocodile, 5.7 meters long, 750 kilograms. And we also have the baby crocs and the octopus also, giant Pacific octopus from northern Pacific. So take your time in the zoo, visit each and every exhibit and read the signage, look signage. The whole tour should take 1 hour, starting from the tunnel with the boat to there should take 1 hour. So if you take less than 1 hour, just know that you have not finished. It should take 1 hour. Look at that something else that down looking like a snake. What do you call that?
Eel.
What's that?
Eel.
That's eel. That's giant moray eel. Giant moray eel. You eat that when you die. They're poisonous. They're toxic. What's the difference between poison and venom? What's the difference?